A rectangle is a parallelogram that has the following special properties. All four right angles. All the angles are congruent and they're all 90 degrees. Remember, these mean 90-degree angles. Also, the diagonals are congruent. So remember, from being a parallelogram, the diagonals must bisect each other, cut each other in half, but in a rectangle, they also will be congruent to each other. So this half, this half, this half, and this half are all congruent pieces. Let's look at some examples. The diagonals of rectangle PQRS intersect at point T. Given that the measure of angle RPS equals 62 degrees, let's make sure that's in our picture. Angle RPS, 62 degrees. And QS equals 18. QS is 18. Now that's hard to label in the picture, but remember that because it's a rectangle, the diagonals are congruent and bisect each other, so we can mark like that in the picture. And if QS is 18, that means each of these halves need to be 9. 9, 9, 9, and 9. Congruent and bisected diagonals. Let's find the following indicated measures. Measure of angle QPR. QPR. So that's this little measure right here. Now remember, because it is a rectangle, that all four angles are right angles, or 90 degrees, and they are all congruent. So however the angle is cut, the other angles are cut as well. So the 90-degree angle is made up of the obtuse and the acute angle. So in all the other parts, the obtuse angle is 62 degrees, and the acute angles will all be the same. Let's figure out how much that acute angle is by subtracting from 90. If this is a 90-degree angle, 90 minus 62, that makes 28 degrees. So each of these little acute angles, 28 degrees. It's helpful to label that in the picture in case we need it for later. Next, ST equals, well, ST is this segment right here, and because we labeled it already, we can see that it's 9. And finally, let's look at slopes. If the slope of PS is 5, PS is this segment, then the slope of PQ equals, PQ is this segment, which is perpendicular to that segment. And when lines are perpendicular, then their slopes are opposite reciprocals. What's the opposite reciprocal of 5? Opposite is negative, and reciprocal is 1/5, negative 1/5. How about the slope of RQ? Let's use a different color for that. RQ, this guy right here, is going to have the same exact slope as PS. So whatever that slope is, this slope is the same, and therefore this slope is also 5. Thanks for watching.